Alright, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another video, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Now, I've been using these earbuds for a good amount of time, and I feel like I've gathered all my thoughts and opinions on them, and that's what I'm going to share with everyone today in this full review. So hopefully by the end of this video, you guys and gals know whether or not if these earbuds are worth picking up. So let's not waste any time and let's dive straight in. Starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with everyone is the overall build quality and design of the earbuds. Now, in terms of the overall build quality, these bad boys are built primarily out of plastic, but they do have aluminum inside of the earbud tip. All right, and that's a much needed design change that I was really happy to see, and I'm going to explain why as we go over the design. But in terms of the overall build quality, I would have to say it is really, really good, even though it's primarily built out of plastic. Okay, now moving on to the overall design. I really do like the overall design improvements that Earfun decided to go with here, right down to the redesign of the charging pins, which means that these sit a lot better in the charging case and they get a much better charge. As opposed to the older design, the older triangle design from the first gen, that over time it's not going to sit well, and if you don't have it sitting in there perfectly, it's not going to charge. So I really do like the fact that Earfun redesigned it so you can get a proper seating in the charging case and get an overall better charge with the new earbuds. Alright, so I really do like that design improvement. But other than that, in terms of the design, I would have to say the design is just really good. Now, it's not top notch, but really good because they did away with one of my absolute favorite features. They did away with the physical clicky touch buttons, okay, the physical clicky buttons, and they added in your built-in touch controls. Alright, and touch controls have always given me a hard time, so that downgrades the overall design from top notch to really good, and the same thing goes for the overall build quality because it's the same slippery glossy plastic as the original, which means these are very, very hard to hold on to if you're doing strenuous activities in the gym. Very, very slippery, very, very hard to hold on to, and I would really like to see some more grippy, texturized material out of the earbuds. So the design downgrades from top-notch to really good because of the loss of the physical clicky buttons, and the build quality downgrades from top-notch to really good because of the glossy, slippery plastic materials. Really want some more texturized, grippy materials in the earbuds, and I would really like to see them bring back the physical clicky touch controls or physical clicky buttons. But overall, the build quality and the design on the whole are really good in my opinion. Now, moving on, let's move on to some other categories. Up next now, let's talk about the overall core features of these earbuds, and I gotta say these earbuds are feature packed. Okay, core feature number one, these bad boys incorporate the latest and greatest Bluetooth technology in Bluetooth 5.2 with a standard long range of 15 meters or 50 feet. Okay, core feature number two, these bad boys are fully waterproof with the IPX7 waterproofing rating. So they're fully waterproof, they're fully sweat proof, so you can fully submerge these. They should last through even the most strenuous or sweaty workouts, and you can take them in the shower with you, even though I would not recommend that. But you do want to make sure that the charging pins are clean and dry before you put the earbuds back in the charging case, but you can fully submerge them, and they do stand up to even the most rigorous or sweaty workouts with ease. So very happy to see that IPX7 waterproofing and sweat resistance rating. All right. Up next, these bad boys do have 4 microphones built in. So you have 2 microphones on both earbuds for a grand total of 4. And that's a much needed improvement over the 1 microphone that was built into each earbud on the first generation. And spoiler alert, the microphone quality on these is top notch. We're going to expand on that a little bit later on. Okay, these do have the latest Qualcomm chip built in, so you get some really good connectivity and really good low latency for music and movies. Okay, and there was no issues with the overall latency of the earbuds, no issues at all. We're going to give y'all a latency test a little bit later on. Okay, so good stuff there. These earbuds do give you the ability to use them in true independent mode, so 1 earbud at a time or both earbuds together. That's one of my absolute favorite core features here. Really happy to see that as well. The charging case does incorporate wireless charging as well, so really good stuff there as well. All in all, I'll have to say Earfun pretty much thought about just about everything, and in terms of core features, these earbuds and this charging case is good to go. All right, good to go indeed. So really solid overall core feature set with these earbuds, and really solid core features coming with the charging case. All right, that does it for the core features. Let's keep it moving now. Up next, let's now talk about the overall sound quality, the volume, and the bass on these earbuds. And if you want a more in-depth look into this category, please feel free to check out my overall fit and sound demo of the earbuds. I'll link up all of my coverage of these earbuds down below in the video description. But talking about the sound quality, the volume, and the bass on these across the board, it is just really good. Okay, really good sound quality with little to no distortion on the low or the high ends of the volume spectrum. Really good overall volume. These bad boys get extremely loud, making it so I can easily drown out my surroundings and immerse myself in whatever I'm listening to. So really good overall volume as well, and really good overall bass. Nice and punchy, nice and deep, nice and gritty, with a really nice balance to it. So the bass on these is really good, almost top notch. Okay, you could almost call it top notch. Okay, so really good overall sound quality, really good overall volume, and really good overall bass. Y'all want to play the game again? Let's play the game again. All my grown-ups out there, because this is a grown-up channel, every time you hear me say top notch or really good, I need you to take out a bottle of your favorite alcohol, your favorite liqueur, and take a shot. Let's get it going. I got my rum and my mango off to the side. Let's get it going. All right? So every time you hear me say really good or top notch, you take a shot. Okay? This is a grown-up channel. It's a grown-up game. Here we go. So really good overall sound quality, really good overall volume, and really good, if not top-notch bass. Have to start y'all off right. 3 shots right off the bat. Let's go. Now let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Up next now, let's talk about the overall microphone quality or microphone performance. All right? And once again, this is a category where I feel Earfun did a great job. The overall microphone performance with these earbuds is top notch. I tested these earbuds in every fashion possible. I dictated a bunch of text messages. I dictated a bunch of emails. I took a bunch of phone calls. I took a bunch of video calls. The microphones on these earbuds are top notch. And even still, when we talk about phone calls, callers on the other end said I sounded very loud, crisp, and clear with no distortion of any kind. Almost as if I was using the built-in receiver on my device. So that is very high praise for the microphones on these earbuds. Top-notch overall microphone performance. All right, let's keep it moving now. Up next now, I just want to briefly run everyone through the overall pairing steps on these earbuds. Then I'm going to take everyone through the overall Bluetooth earbud button controls, and then we're going to keep it moving. Okay, I am using Android to demonstrate these steps here today, but these steps will work on any Bluetooth compatible device. So tablets, desktops, laptops, iPhones, you name it. if it has Bluetooth, these earbuds will work with it. You follow along with these steps and you should be good to go. Now keep in mind these steps do look a little bit different depending on the OS or the platform that you're using, but the overall general steps and process is the same across the platforms. But it does look a little bit different on Android than it looks on iOS, than it looks on Windows, than it may look on Linux. But the overall steps themselves are the same. All right, let's get started here. So, first things first, you need to decide two things. Number one, are you going to use both earbuds? Are you going to use one earbud at a time? And number two, do you want to use the charging case to power on the buds and put them in the pairing mode? Or do you want to use the buds themselves? Now, the buds themselves, they have a power on feature, but they don't have a power off feature. So all you have to do is press and hold the touch sensitive area on either earbud for 3 to 5 seconds. It will power on. You'll get a nice audible prompt saying powered on. You keep holding it, it will go straight into pairing mode and you should be good to go. Okay? Or you could put the earbuds in the case and decide whether you want to use one or both. Put them in the case, close it, let it sit for a second, take them out the case, let it pair up. It will let you know it's in pairing mode, and then you'll see a flashing blue LED indicating that the buds are in pairing mode. Now, for ease of use purposes, we are going to use the charging case in this video, but I just wanted to go through that just so everyone knows. Okay, so the buds themselves have a power on feature by touching and holding the touch sensitive area, but you can't touch and hold that same touch sensitive area to power them back off. It only powers them on. Okay, now first thing we want to do is drop the buds back in the case. And again, I really do like the pins and design layout because it drops right in. Okay, and it gets a really solid seat. So you drop the buds in the case. Then you want to close the case, let it sit for a second, and let's prep our device. So we're using Android here today. First thing we want to do is fire up. Then we want to swipe down on the notification shade twice to bring up our quick toggles. Then we want to tap on the Bluetooth quick toggle once to turn it on. Then press and hold on that same quick toggle to take you into the Bluetooth sub-settings menu here. Then you want to tap on pair new device up at the top here. And now your device is scanning for nearby Bluetooth devices and your device is prepped and ready to go. Alright. Next, now all we have to do now is open up the case. The earbuds will power on and go into pairing mode. So they'll power on, they'll connect to each other, and then they'll go into pairing mode. And you can see, you'll know that they're in pairing mode because you'll see this flashing blue LED. Okay? At that point, back on your device, all you have to do is find the Earfun free earbuds right here, Earfun free 2, tap on it to begin the pairing process. Hit confirm or pair to confirm the pairing, and then it's going to connect up. And then on Android, as you can see right there, it will tell you the actively connected device and the battery percentage in the Bluetooth subsettings menu. And if we jump out and we swipe down on the quick toggles again and bring up the quick toggles, underneath the Bluetooth quick toggle, you'll see your Bluetooth connected device and the battery percentage yet again. Okay, so that is the pairing steps for the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Now, let's go directly into a latency test. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up YouTube Music here. Okay. And we're going to let some music play. Okay, let me turn this down so we don't get copyright. Okay, but I want to show y'all this connectivity / latency test. So let's take the earbuds out. Okay, close the case real quick. And now let's just play the music. Okay, so music is playing and the sound is coming out of both earbuds. Okay, once again, you can see it right here. The earbuds are connected right there. So it's connected and it's playing out of both earbuds. Okay, so now let's say you decide that you want to go take a run or you're doing something but you still want to hear your surroundings, so you want to drop it down to one earbud at a time, all you have to do, let me do this over here so y'all can see it's still playing. Open up the case, decide which earbud you want to use, and drop in the one you don't want to use. So let's drop the right back in. Boom. And you can see the music is still playing. Okay. Boom. Music is still playing through the left. No issues there. All right. And then let's say you want to go ahead and go back to stereo mode. Take the right earbud out. It's going to reconnect. And you're going to get sound coming back through the right and back through the left. So now you're back to stereo mode. Okay. And you could do the same thing with the left earbud. So pick up the left, drop it in. Music still playing through the right. No muss, no fuss. Y'all can see it's still playing. So absolutely no connectivity problems. Absolutely no latency problems. No pausing when you're switching between earbuds. Really good stuff there. Really good stuff indeed. And I'm very happy to see that Earfun implemented that into their earbuds. So very seamless transition, very good overall connectivity. Okay. All right. So this takes you through the pairing steps and a real quick connectivity and latency test. Now what I'm going to do is I already previously recorded a clip going over the Bluetooth earbud button controls, and I'm going to cut that into the video right here. Then we're going to come back after that clip and finish up the full review. So as always, I hope you guys and gals find this next clip helpful, and I will see you guys and gals on the other side. We're going to drop that in right. So in this portion of the video, I'm going to walk everyone through the Bluetooth earbud button controls for the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds. And I gotta say, aside from the fact that these are touch controls, these are fully featured controls for these earbuds. So we can control everything. We got play and pause functionality. We got volume up or volume down functionality. We got next and previous track functionality, along with restarting the track. We have voice assistant functionality, and we have access to our low latency mode. All right. So just so you can see here, I do have the earbuds connected up to my device. You can see it right there. Okay. And I do have the earbuds in my ears. You can see it right here and right here. And let's go ahead and walk you through these controls. Now, starting off with the most basic ones first, the play pause functionality. So it's a double tap on the right or a double tap on the left to either play or pause the music. Let's demonstrate it now. Now you will get a nice little audible boop when it's activated, okay? Just so you know, so just listen for that audible cue. So double tapping on the right. Okay, starts playing. You can see it right there. Double tap on the left. And it pauses. You can see it right there. Real easy, no muss, no fuss. All right? So again, double tap on the right to play, double tap on the left to pause, or vice versa. So we could double tap on the left. It will start playing. We could double tap on the right. And it will pause. Just that easy. Up next, we do have volume controls with the earbuds. So a single tap on the right does volume up. A single tap on the left does volume down. So check this out. Let's start the music. Okay. And let's turn it up. Okay, you can see it going up. Now let's turn it down. And you can see it going down. And what's really nice, you get that nice little audible prompt along with that visual action on your device. So one tap on the right for volume up, one tap on the left for volume down. All right. Now we're getting into the hard controls. Let's say you want to go to the next track or you want to go to the previous track. Well, it's a triple tap on the right to take you to the next track. It's a triple tap on the left to take you to the previous track and or to restart the track. Let me attempt to demonstrate without messing up too much. Here we go. So triple tap on the right to go to the next track. 1, 2, 3. and I messed it up. Y'all can see. Start it again. 1, 2, 3. Messed it up. Gotta go faster. Okay, let me start the music again. Okay, now 3 times. There you go. 3 times. You gotta do it real fast. Just like that. So let's try it again. Go to the next track. Just like that. So you gotta pop, pop, pop 3 times. Alright, and you can see it goes to the next track. So one more time just to show you. Let's go to the next track again. Just like that. So triple tap on the right takes you to the next track. Okay? Triple tap on the left will restart the track and or take you to the previous track if you do it again. So let's demonstrate this now. Let's restart and then go to the previous. Ready? Messed it up. Messed it up. Restart. Previous. Just that easy. I'm gonna attempt to do it one more time, but this is one of the reasons why I hate touch controls. Y'all see just how hard it is for me. Physical keys, you do not have this problem because you can hear the tactile click and you can feel that depression of the button. That's why I prefer physical keys, but we're gonna try it one more time. So let's restart and then go to the previous track one more time. Here we go. Restart. Messed it up. Restart. Previous track. There, I got it. Okay. We're going to stop there. The struggle is real. Alright. So, now let's say you want to activate your voice assistant. You could do that by saying the key phrase, or you can press and hold on the right earbud for 2 seconds. You wait for the prompt, and then you'll see it pop up and you can interact with your device. Alright, let's do it now. Let's check the weather. So 2 seconds. 1, 2. Messed it up. 1, 2. Messed it up. 1, 2. There we go. What's the weather like in Palm Bay today? And you see, it works that easy. Okay. And again, y'all can see the struggle is real with the touch controls. Now, that was with music playing, and as soon as I tap out of the field, the music resumes. Now, if I pause the music, okay, pause the music, we could do it again. So 2 seconds. Again, hold it, wait for the prompt, and then you'll see it pop up, and you can interact with your device. So 2 seconds. 1, 2. There it is. What's the weather like today in Palm Bay? And there you have it. Okay? And again, that was with music not playing. Okay? So it works with or without music playing. Once you get the hang of it, it should become second nature. But I'm not a fan of touch controls, so it is what it is. But I did want to demonstrate it in a working fashion for you guys and gals in the video. Now, the other feature we have is a low latency mode. This is what they're advertising as a gaming mode, or if you want to get the absolute best performance while you're listening to music or watching movies, you would use this low latency mode, but they're really advertising it for a gaming mode. So to activate it, you press and hold on the left earbud for 2 seconds. 1, 2. And it will tell you low latency on. Now the low latency mode is activated. So if you're a gamer, this is what you would use. Now I'm not a gamer, but it is what it is. So do it again, it will turn it off. So 1, 2. Low latency off. You get that verbal response. Alright? So that essentially, guys and gals, takes us through all of the Bluetooth earbud button controls for the Earfun Free 2. Now we do have also a full featured set of phone call controls. It's really, really straightforward. I'll throw that up on the screen for you now to pause and check out. But this does it for the Bluetooth earbud button controls on the Earfun Free 2. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the rest of the review, and I will see you guys on the other side. Peace. Boy, I'm telling you, the struggle is real with these touch controls, man. The struggle is real. Have a good one, y'all. We out of here. Peace. Alright everyone, so I hope y'all enjoyed that real quick clip taking out over the Bluetooth earbud button controls and the Bluetooth earbud phone call controls for the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds. And as I said in that clip, it is a fully featured set of earbuds. I'm just not a fan of the touch controls. If these still had physical clicky controls or physical clicky buttons, that would have been so much easier to record, okay? But that's just me. I am disabled. I do have some dexterity issues. Y'all can get used to that and y'all might not have any problems, but I'm not a fan of touch controls. That being said, let's move on to the next part of the video and let's continue on with this review, okay? Now, I went ahead and disconnected the earbuds from my device. I went ahead and took my device out of here because we don't really need the device for the remainder of this video. Okay. Now, when you disconnect your device, as I said, there's no power off feature on the earbud touch controls. So you do just want to wait. And after about 10 to 15 seconds, the earbuds will automatically power themselves off if there's nothing attempting to connect to them. Okay. So it will power off. Y'all will see it power off in the video, but let's keep it moving now. So we went over the pairing steps. We went over the Bluetooth earbud button controls. Now let's go ahead and talk about the overall Bluetooth range and the overall Bluetooth strength. Okay. Now, once again, as I said in the core features section, in terms of the Bluetooth, this has Bluetooth 5.2 technology built in. And it has an extended standard range of 15 meters or 50 feet. And I gotta tell y'all, in terms of the Bluetooth range and strength, these earbuds are top notch, and I didn't have any Bluetooth range or strength issues or any connectivity issues. So the overall Bluetooth range and strength is top notch in my opinion. Okay, now let's keep it moving now. Up next, let's talk about the overall durability. Now, thankfully, I have not dropped the earbuds themselves throughout my whole review process, knock on wood, because you know your boy is Mr. Super Clumsy, so durability is a really big category for me. But I did, sadly, drop the case at the gym last week, okay? I was doing lower body and abs. I was on the leg press. The case kind of slipped out of my pocket and bounced across the gym, and it hit solid mat floors. I thought I broke it. I jumped off the leg press like I broke something because I thought I broke the case, but the case is still working and it still looks in brand new condition. So I got to tell y'all, the durability of the case is top notch. That being said, it's pretty much the same build materials for the case as the earbuds. So if the case can survive that type of drop, which was about 7 foot high, I was up on the leg press machine. It's up on a platform. Okay, so I would say that's about a maybe a 5 to 7 foot drop because it's kind of up on the platform, and the way I was positioned. But yeah, the overall durability of the case is top notch, and I would say that those durability attributes follow over to the earbuds. So I would say the durability of the earbuds is top notch as well. But you do want to be careful because all it does take is one good drop and you could damage the earbuds or the charging case forever. But if you are super clumsy like myself, these earbuds are more apt to survive with the build materials that were implemented. Okay, so the overall durability is top notch in my opinion. Okay, now moving on. The next thing I want to talk about with everyone is the overall charge times and the overall battery life of these earbuds. Now, before I can get into talking about my overall results and giving y'all my experience, we got to go ahead and talk about the manufacturer's estimates, okay? So, in terms of the overall charge times for the buds, the manufacturer quoted in the user manual and on their website and on Amazon that these earbuds will charge up in about 1.5 hours. That's an hour and a half or 90 minutes. They also quoted in the user manual on their website and on Amazon that the charging case will charge up in about 2 hours using the included USB Type-C charging port on the back and a wired connection, or 3.5 hours using a standard wireless charger. Okay, so we do have wireless charging built into the charging case on these on the earbuds with the Earfun Free 2. Okay, so 2 hours using the wired USB Type-C connection, 3.5 hours using wireless charging. Okay, and an hour and a half for the earbuds. Right. And they went ahead and stated that the earbuds should provide you 4 additional charges. Okay? And they said that the earbuds should get you about 7 hours on a single charge. Okay? So 7 hours on a single charge and then 30 hours including the charging case. But if you do the math, 7 times 4 is actually 28, including the charging case. So they advertise 30, but doing the actual math, it actually comes out to about 28. And keep in mind, that's in stereo mode. Okay? If you're using the earbuds in independent mode, you would just double that. So 7 hours turns to 14. Okay? And then 28 or 30 would turn to 56. You use them one after the other. That's why you would double that. Okay? So that goes over the manufacturer's estimates. Now, for the most part, I have to say my results pretty much line up with that. I was averaging pretty much anywhere between 7 to about almost 8 hours. Okay? So about 7, maybe 7.5 hours. Okay? And that was in stereo mode. And so you would just double that in independent mode. Okay, so 7's 14, you double that. Now for me, with the charging case, I was getting about 2 to 4 additional charges, somewhere in between that. Sometimes I got 2, sometimes I got 3. I only really got 4 my first couple of times, and then it's been probably 2 or 3. So I was getting probably about 2 or 3 additional charges. Okay, so my particular results kind of average out like this. 6 to about 7.5 hours on a single charge in stereo mode, and then about 27 to 31 hours including the charging case in stereo mode. And again, the charging case netted me 2 to 4 additional charges. Now in independent mode, you just double that. So my results were netting me about 14 to 17 hours on a single charge, and then about 56 to 71 hours including the charging case. Alright, and just in the interest of full disclosure, I tested these earbuds at 35% volume and 50% volume respectively. Okay, so your guys and gals results may vary depending on your usage style and the volume at which you keep the earbuds at. Now I would actually recommend you rock these at about 50% volume. That should serve you well. Okay, but that goes over my overall battery life and charge times results for the earbuds. Now, talking about the charging case, it was pretty much on par with the estimates. Okay, same thing for the earbuds. So hour and a half, 90 minutes, 2 hours charging wired, 3.5 hours charging wirelessly. Pretty much on par with the manufacturer's estimates. And I was surprised because I use fast chargers all throughout my home. Whether I'm using the wire or I'm using wireless charging, it's all a form of fast charging. So the fact that it lined up perfectly with the manufacturer's estimates, I was surprised. I was hoping to get a little bit faster, being as I use faster charging. But it lined up pretty much perfectly. So an hour and a half with the buds, 2 hours charging wired with the case, 3.5 hours charging wirelessly. They did some really good estimating. It is what it is. Great job, Earfun. Great job. So, that being said, I have to say the battery life is good because it lines up with the manufacturer's estimates. So overall, it's on par with what they advertise. So that, in my opinion, is really good overall battery life and really good overall charge times. That being said, it does fall a little short of the overall battery life that I would like to see out of Bluetooth accessories. Whether it be Bluetooth speakers, headphones, or earbuds, it does fall short of what I would like to see. So, I would like to see at least 10 hours plus on a single charge, and the fact that these were netting me about 7 to 7.5 hours, if not a little bit over that, it does fall well short of that 10 hours plus mark that I would like to see. So the overall battery life, in my opinion, definitely can use some improvement. Okay? Again, this is just my particular results, my particular experience. Your guys and gals' results may vary. Okay? But that's just my opinion. Okay? Now, let's keep it moving, y'all. So that goes over the battery life. That goes over the charge times. Let's go ahead and jump into some other categories. Now, I just want to take a second to summarize the positives and the negatives of these earbuds, and then we're going to wrap this video up. We're going to talk about the pricing. We're going to talk about the overall availability, and I'm going to give y'all my final thoughts and an overall recommendation or two. So now let's go ahead and summarize these positives real quickly. Okay, and I'll have a full list of the positives and the negatives thrown up in posts for you guys and gals to pause and check out. And as I always say, I am not perfect and I never claim to be. So if there's a positive and or a negative that I forgot to mention, please leave that feedback down below in the comments. As always, all feedback is greatly appreciated. And remember to keep it respectful, please. Alright? So, let's get into summarizing these positives and negatives. Let's go. So, the overall build quality and design is really good. Really good stuff there. The overall core feature set on these is extremely solid, if not top-notch. Okay, so top-notch core feature set on these. The overall sound quality, volume, and the bass on these is really good. Okay, top-notch overall mic quality or microphone performance on these. Okay, top-notch overall Bluetooth range and strength. Okay, top-notch overall durability. Really good stuff there. That's an important category. Really good overall battery life and charge times with these earbuds, and these are available for a really good price. Okay, so that pretty much summarizes all of the positives. Okay, now jumping over to the negatives, as I said, the overall battery life could definitely use some improvement. It falls well short of the 10 hours plus I would have liked to have seen. Okay, the fact that they got rid of the physical clicky buttons and replaced it with touch controls, that is another negative as well. Come on, it was working perfectly on the first generation. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so the fact that y'all got rid of something that was working and replaced it with something that's a little bit harder to use, that's a negative right there. So the touch controls, that's a negative in my opinion. That may not be a negative for everyone. That's a negative for me. Okay? So the battery life, that's another negative. Touch controls, that's another negative. Okay? Negative number 2. No built-in LED readout display. Okay? So all we get here is your status LED. Okay? So green means it's 100% charged, means it's between 100% charge and 75% charge. Yellow means it's between 50% charge and 25% charge. Red means it's between 10% charge and 25% charge. And flashing red means it's dead. Okay? Now, there is no charging indicator for the buds when they're in the case. See, no charging LED to let you know that the buds are charging. You just got to take it on faith. Okay? And there is no indicator whatsoever. It does have an auto power on feature and an auto pairing feature once you open the case. Okay? But not a big fan of that, especially considering that with the first generation here, which is one of my favorites, you do get a charging indicator for the buds. Okay, so when the buds are charging, you'll see a flashing red LED, and then when they're fully charged, that LED will go off, indicating that the buds are fully charged, and you can take them out and go ahead and use them and make it do what it do. And you had your status LEDs on the first generation, which is replaced by one LED on the second generation. So not a fan of that. They did make some improvements because they made it smaller and more pocketable, but they got rid of some core components. So that's another negative right there. Okay? Bring back what works. Okay? If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Okay. So, the overall design of the case and the fact that it's missing a built-in readout LED display, that's a negative for me right there. Okay? And essentially, guys and gals, that pretty much runs through all the negatives. Okay? So about 3, maybe 4 in total. And in my opinion, the positives of these earbuds vastly outweigh the negatives. Okay? Alright. Now let's keep it moving. Now that brings me to the final part of this video. Let's talk pricing. Let's talk overall availability. Let's talk final thoughts and overall recommendations. Alright. Now, in terms of the pricing, I picked this up from Amazon, directly from Earfun's US store, the Amazon store page, and I paid $49.99. Okay? That's taxes included. Okay? So $49.99. $50 if you want to make it easy. Now, for $50, are these earbuds worth it? I would actually say yes. If you're in the market for a new pair of earbuds and you feel like the older design was a little big, a little clunky, you want something a little bit sleeker, a little bit more modernized with better charging pins, okay, then yes, I would say that the second generation is definitely worth it, because especially with that redesign, it's definitely worth it. That being said, if you like the first generation and you felt like it was time to upgrade to the second generation and you really don't like some of the improvements that they went with for the second generation, just keep the first generation. It's pretty much very similar battery life, very similar core feature set, very similar overall performance, good stuff. Okay, so once again, can I recommend that y'all pick these up? I would have to say yes. But I can also still recommend that you pick up the first generation. And the first generation goes on sale all the time. You can easily find these for like $30. And even still, if we jump on Amazon, let's see what the real-time pricing is for the second generation right now. So right now, the second generation is going for $49.99, so $50, and they do have a 10% off coupon right now as of the recording of this video. As of the recording of this video, it is July 19th. Right there. Okay? And I don't know if that coupon is still going to be available when this video goes live, so when y'all can get to see it. Okay? But let's see if they got any used on sale right now. Alright, so there is no used version of this on sale right now. Okay? So you can only get these in brand new condition for $49.99 or $50. Now let's check out the first gens. So Earfun free. The first gen. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so the first gens are going for $40 right now. $39.99, and the first gens also have a 10% off coupon. So it'll be $30 if you get that coupon. Now, let's see if they got any used ones for sale. Yep, they do have some used, like new or used good condition ones for sale, ranging in price from $25 to $30. So yeah, used good condition, used very good condition, used acceptable condition, $25. Used good condition, $28. Used very good condition, $30. New condition, $40. Alright, so the first gens are ranging in price right now from $25 to $40. Okay, $40 in brand new condition with a 10% off coupon, so drop a couple dollars there. Or you can get the second gens here for $50, and they also have a 10% off coupon. So once again, can I recommend y'all pick up the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds? I would have to say yes. These are some really good earbuds, even though they did some improvements that I really wouldn't recommend. But I can also recommend you guys and gals go ahead and pick up the first gens of these earbuds. So the Earfun Free first gen, I could also recommend y'all pick these up as well. So whether you want to go with the first gen or the second gen, Earfun makes some really great products, and I can really recommend either or both. If you want to pick up one and have a backup set, either or both. It's up to you. Alright, so that pretty much does it for this full review. As always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video and or you found it helpful. If you did indeed enjoy this video and or you found it helpful, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you would like to see more content like this, also feel free to hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you click off the notification bell right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. That being said, as always, if this video piqued your interest, all the affiliated links to where y'all can pick up either of these earbuds will be linked up down below in the video description. So y'all get these earbuds at a really great price, and I get a small percentage of kickback when y'all use those affiliate links at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay, I will link up all of my coverage for the first gen Earfun Free earbuds and the second gen Earfun Free earbuds down below in the video description as well. So if you want to see the unboxing and first impressions, so you can see everything that came with the earbuds, including the tips, if you want to see the fit and sound demo on either of these earbuds, if you want to see the microphone test and the full review, all that stuff will be linked up down below for the first gen, and all the affiliated stuff will be linked up down below as well. Okay, so as always, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. That being said, this whole video here today was recorded using the rear-facing primary 12-megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active in 720p resolution at 30 frames per second, and all the audio was recorded using the Movo MA2010 omnidirectional microphone. So please let me know what you think of the overall video quality, as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below. And as always, these videos, these full review videos, will be timestamped for your convenience as well. So please feel free to jump around to different parts of the video via the affiliated timestamps, which will be linked up down below in the video description. Okay? Alright. I hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there. And I will catch everyone in the next one. We are out of here. Have a good one, everybody. Peace. Alright, man. We're done. You know, sadly, am I going to be keeping the second gens? Probably not. I'll probably box them back up and give somebody a really good deal on some pretty good earbuds. I'm cool sticking with the first gens, even though I have a little bit of a charging issue with the first generation charging case. The first gens do it for me. So am I going to be keeping the Earfun Free 2 truly wireless earbuds? Nah. But I'm going to give somebody a really great deal on the second generation of Earfun's affordable Bluetooth earbuds. Alright, we're out of here, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.